Hi guys, I hope you're good. My name is Lebo. I talk about life, spirituality, things that we need to unpack in order for us to go back to our authentic selves. So you are a man, your wife works overseas in another country, province, city, and you basically live by yourself. You rely on the services of your helper to clean your home, change your bedding sheets, so that obviously your house continues to have some sort of dignity as if your wife lives with you. Granted. Now, some of you masturbate at night. So what happens to you when you masturbate at night? You release, right? You release the semen that you are releasing when you masturbate at night. What happens to it? It will either go on your underwear or onto your sheets. So in the morning, are you expecting your helper to clean those sheets? Because essentially you did have spiritual sex. The person that you are sleeping with may not necessarily be there, but your imagination has imagined a physical presence of someone who you are having intimacy with that has enabled you to release whatever it is that you have released from your system. So your helper must clean those sheets. Okay, we park that aside. Your wife comes back from work and is now with you, say, for a week, because obviously she doesn't live with you on a permanent basis. You and your wife are intimate. After that night of intimacy, who changes the sheets? Does she change the sheets or does your helper change the sheets? And if your helper is expected to change the sheets, is she changing the sheets because you are paying her to do so? Or is she changing the sheets because it's her job to change the sheets? Because like I'm saying, your body is sacred. Whatever it is that you are releasing from your body is sacred. So your personal dirt is your responsibility. So if you don't think you need to change your personal sheets, which have your sweat, things that you have released in your system, things that you have released from your spiritual intimacy, and you are entrusting another person to take this dirt and clean up after you because you think your house is a hotel, because those things usually happen in hotels. But unfortunately, housekeeping in hotels is not aware of who you are. They don't know who slept in that bed. They don't know the history of the person who slept in that bed. They don't know the life of the person who slept in that bed. So they can never do anything to those sheets because it's not a personal space. They take the sheets, take it to a laundry room or laundromat where all sheets are going to be washed together. And that's another thing altogether that I'll speak about some other time. But your house is not a hotel. Housekeeping is not taking place in your house where, you know, it's different people coming to your house to clean your sheets, take it to the laundry and never see you again. You are living with someone who sees you every day, cooks and cleans for you every day, knows your life. Probably when you are not even there, they go through your documents, they go through your personal items, whatever the case. So your personal items that you are, your personal sweat, your personal dirt, things that are in your system, in your body, are sacred. If you go to a sangoma, for example, there are some wives who perform witchcraft on their husbands, and but there are wives who perform witchcraft on their husbands. It's not always the side chick who's doing certain things. Even wives can bewitch their own husbands. You know, they may want to manipulate them. They bewitch them because they want these men to be under their control, under their rule. They bewitch their husbands because they don't want their husbands to cheat on them. And the first thing they will be told when they go to these sangomas who practice dark magic is to bring dirty underwear, bring dirty socks. Sometimes they will ask them to even bring your nails that you cut, because some of you cut your nails and you leave your nails lying around in the house. Those are the things they will be requesting these wives to bring to them. Sometimes your dirty underwear could actually even be that dirty underwear you were wearing when you were with her the night before. Now ask yourself, why is it that disangoma, especially these ones who practice dark magic, would want dirty underwear, dirty socks, and your nails. Why would they want something like that? And then for women, ha ba batla ho le lawyer, they will take your panty liner, or they will take your pad, which has your menstrual blood in it, take it to the sangoma to go and perform a ritual to tie your womb. Then you wonder, why can I not conceive? Why do I have ovarian cysts? Why do I have fibroids? Most of the things that you have that are affecting your womb are things that can only be diagnosed by Western doctors, because they know if batlofa the ailments, or if they are going to give you some sort of problems in relation to your womb, it has to be something which Western doctors can be able to diagnose. So now you have issues with your womb, you don't understand why you can't conceive. Sometimes when you go to the gynae, for example, she'll tell you she doesn't see anything because your issue is spiritual. Sometimes it's not necessarily that you'll be told you have endometriosis, you have fibroids, you have ovarian cysts. No, sometimes they'll tell you we don't see a problem, but you can't conceive. It is because bale bofile. So they take your pad, your menstrual blood, once they tied with tapo red, they will then speak over it, because they would have put things in it to make sure they tie your womb. Because you think you can just take things lightly and allow someone to clean your personal dirt. You have tampons that you are throwing in the bin, you have dirty pads that you are throwing in the bin, and you are expecting your helpers to clean up after you, clean these personal things that you guys are throwing in there. And we know sometimes menstrual blood smells, it stings, and you are expecting your helper to clean up after you. Some of you think your helpers don't have a right to dignity. And that's where the problem is, because they see how you treat them and they actually deal with you traditionally, the African way. So all I'm saying is, even if you don't believe in these kind of things, if you don't believe in them, it's fine. But at least afford your helper the right to dignity. Remember, some of you don't even wipe your asses properly. So on your underwear, there's leftover SHIT because you don't wipe your bums properly. Yo. No, guys, are stomping our helpers. Let's respect people who work for us, but some of them are going to deal with you traditionally because you take things lightly. Anyway, love.